McLuhan is a full-service manufacturer of product identification for OEMs and printers in industrial and commercial settings. We have been around and trusted by brands both large and small for over 60 years to provide economical and durable solutions for their product identification. This video is going to review some of the attachment options that exist for metal nameplates and badges. First of all, here we have some examples of nameplates that use just a simple pressure sensitive adhesive. These are supplied with a peel and stick liner that basically you just take and pull off the liner and then use pressure and time to adhere your nameplate to your product. This can be supplied so that you have a tear tab, which allows for the liner to be pulled away. The liner can, or the adhesive rather, can be supplied very thin, or it can come in different varying thicknesses of foam, which help to fill in a gap or provide for placement into a recessed area. Or we also have an option with that foam adhesive that we can use a molded carrier. Now the benefit of this is that the carrier has legs on the back that once your nameplate is attached to the carrier, it can then either snap in, or as you see, this allows for your end product then to have a mating screw or some attachment feature on that, and then this is a nice secure way for that to adhere. Now another option that is very common is to just simply pierce holes, which then allow for your nameplate or badge to be assembled using rivets or screws, and this is common with your ID plates or warning labels, and that is something that is very common for industrial products. And if you need something that absolutely is going to stay on, again, the back of the nameplate then is just the raw metal, and then the pierced holes are there. Now, one option for this is that you can, if you have a contoured surface or a surface that is formed, you can go ahead and have that aluminum formed to that as well. And when that's the case, sometimes it can help to then have a bit of a unique shape to your nameplate, so that helps with alignment and making sure that your nameplate is straight. And you can see that, for things like this that might go on some sort of an industrial pipe or a curved surface, that the rivets really are a good point for that, because then the rivets hold that nameplate right in place for you. Another option here is that you can have your nameplate designed so that you have certain notches, so that these will then allow the nameplate to fit into an area, and then you can either use adhesive, or you would just go ahead and you could rivet it on just like this ID plate shows here, so that you've got the rivet holes. But then these notches also allow for straight alignment, especially on a circle part. That is very helpful. Another and final option that we have then is to allow for the specific custom tooling to have some tabs that allow for the nameplate then to fit into an area, and then the tabs end up being hidden within your product housing. And like with this one, you can see that there's also inclusion of the pierced holes that help with the rivets or screws. Now this particular nameplate also has tabs, but then you also see that there's some slits that are tooled into this, so that these tabs actually end up being able to wrap around the product that this is going on. And then the metal is a very, very durable and long-lasting way to make sure that your brand is on there, as well as the specific information that you need for safety and the instructions that you need for the operator of the product. So again, as you can see, there are many options to make sure that we have a secure attachment that include nameplates and ID tags and warning labels, and making sure that your product identification will stand the test of time with your product. Please give us a call, and we're happy to help out here at McClune. Thank you.